Granger, and I'm delighted to introduce you to Mary McStay. Mary is going to be our guest speaker at the Positive Living Network meetings in September in Dublin and Belfast. Mary, you're very welcome, and we're very much looking forward to having you along at our meetings.
And I'm delighted to have been invited to come along. Thank you very much for the opportunity. And I'm looking forward to meeting people and to hearing what questions they have to ask in relation to it.
Great. And Mary, your topic for this month for your talk is the right to be me. Can you tell me a little bit about your background and what's led you to this point and why this topic's actually important to you in your own life?
Well, my background professionally is education and training. I've always worked in education. Initially, it was with adults, and it has always been with adults, and in the area of personal development. And then I went on to develop programs that I was able to take across Ireland and indeed to Europe as well, and to run one off workshops and complete courses. One of the great tools in offering people leverage into what it is they want to do is in understanding themselves. And there's the beginning of the right to be me. Because very often there is a sense within adults that they've been held back by something, and that they're not giving themselves the approval to move on, or they have ambitions or goals that they want to meet, and they've never actually done anything about it. So by carrying out some research, I came to realize that there are practical things that we can do. You will know, because you're a professional in the field as well, that there is lots and lots of literature out there about self-development, empowerment, and all those great things. In fact, I think it's the fastest growing
Right.
section of the bookshops of Amazon, online ebooks. Um, those sections of those bookshops are the fastest growing. One of the challenges, however, when we come to look at our self development, is the challenge of moving it from the page into your head, making sure it touches base with what's going on internally for you, and then the big challenge, bringing it out into the world. In
Mm.
other words, living it. And contrary to what we may think in the 21st century, this kind of stuff's been going on for an awful long time. And the great gift that we have now is that we can measure it. You know, it's almost scientific. We can see how well our emotional intelligence is doing, and there are practical things and steps that we can take in order to build it up and to improve it. So the right to be me has come out of that whole landscape of need and want. And when need and want meet, there you have a great opportunity for really producing some very interesting stepping stones into the future.
Beautiful.
The right to be me deals with your value system. It deals with understanding what feelings are, where they come from, how they function in our being, and and how they come out into the world through our behavior or our performance. And we also take time to look at, because we've worked it into the program, you also need to be aware that although it's for the good things and the great things in life, it is also for the challenges. So we need to look at those areas of challenged communication where we meet against mm, conflict, or people who may present as being a little bit difficult, and we need to handle criticism well, and how to be able to say no when we need to say no, and of course to package it all with a lifestyle management plan. And I suppose in a nutshell, or in many nutshells, that is what the right to be me is about.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, we're very much looking forward to seeing you in action. And I know that a lot of our regulars at Positive Living Network have already connected with you via various different formats. Some of you who are listening to this interview or watching this interview today may recognize Mary's voice. She's tell me exactly what you are, one of your other
I,
jobs.
yeah, well, of course, I do other things like all of us. You know, we do many things, and there's two things that they may have heard the voice on CDs. I make CDs for relaxation and visualization, and perhaps much more exposure through my work with BBC Radio Ulster and through the programme Your Place and Mine, which goes out every Saturday morning. And I'm one of the reporters, I'm one of the team that contributes to that. And that is a great joy, I have to say. That's a wonderful programme, and it's great to be involved in it.
Right, so a very multi-talented lady. Mary, we're very much looking forward to seeing you in action, as I said. And for anybody who would like to come along and connect with Mary and find out more about the Right to Be Me and to experience firsthand Mary's work and some of the practical tools and techniques that she's going to be passing on, you're very welcome. The meetings are held in Belfast at the Wellington Park Hotel on Wednesday, the 26th of September, and at the Grand Canal Hotel in Dublin on Thursday, the 27th of September. We start at 7:30 prompt, and it's £10 sterling or €10, depending on where you are. And we look forward to seeing you there. You can find full details at www.positiveliving.network.com. Mary, thank you for your time, and we look forward to more of it this month.
Thank you very much, and I look forward to meeting everybody. And I promise everybody they will go away with at least one action step to bring them forward into the future.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you.